Lesson 5, Angular Difference, Part 2. In this part, we are going to examine the B part, places on the same meridian. And this part is divided into two categories. One, those on different sides of the equator. Two, those on the same sides of the equator. Examples, those on different sides of the equator. Number 12, find the angular differences between the following pairs of places on the Earth surface. A, points C and D. You can see it here. The same meridian, different sides of the equator. Part B, you have points F and G. The same side of the meridian, then different sides of the equator. Places on the same meridian, then different sides of the equator. Let's get the angular differences. A part of the problem solution. To begin, you draw the Earth as a sphere, follows by the two principal axes, north, south, east, west. You draw the two reference points, latitude 0 degrees, the equator, longitude 0 degrees, the prime meridian. Now, we have the given longitude to the east, hence we have the prime meridian to the west. So we have this line as longitude 40 degrees east. We have two latitudes on different sides of the equator. So you draw 35 degrees north in the upper part of the equator and 25 degrees south in the lower part. From the center to here, you have latitude 0 degrees, longitude 40 degrees east. From the center to point C, you have this information. From the center to point D, you have this information. From C to D is a minor arc. So the angular difference from C to D is the addition of the two angles. Hence, you have 60 degrees. In other words, if the 2 points or places are on different sides of the equator, the angular difference is through addition. B part of the problem, points F and G. To begin, you draw the Earth as a sphere, the two principal axes and the two reference points, latitude 0 degrees, the equator. Since the given longitude is to the west, let's draw the prime meridian, longitude 0 degrees to the east. So to the west, you have longitude 20 degrees west. We have two latitudes on different sides. So to the upper side of the equator, you have 40 degrees north to the lower part, you have 28 degrees south. So from F to G, you have a minor arc in this form, and the angular difference is the addition of the two angles. You have 68 degrees. In other words, if the two places or points are on different sides of the equator, the same meridian, you have to add in order to get their angular difference. Category 2 of part B, those on the same side of the equator. Example 13, find the angular differences between the following pairs of places on the Earth surface. A, you have points W and V, the same meridian, the same side of the equator. B, you have points Y and Z, the same meridian, the same side of the equator. Let's get the angular differences. A part of the problem solution. To begin, you draw the Earth as a sphere, follows by the two principal axes, north, south, east, west. You draw the two reference points, latitude 0 degrees, the equator. The given longitude is to the east. For that reason, let's draw the prime meridian to the west, longitude 0 degrees. We have two latitudes on the north part of the equator. Even though 55 degrees appears first, but when you are moving from the equator, you will come in contact with 43 degrees before 55 degrees. So the first small circle is latitude 43 degrees and the second is 55 degrees. From the center to this point is latitude 0 degrees, longitude 40 degrees east. If you move from the center to this point, you have point V, the information about V. If you move from the center to this point, you have the information about W. So from V to W is a minor arc. So from the reference point to this, you have 43 degrees, and to W you have 55 degrees. But we are interested in the angular difference between V and W, and that is this entire angle 55 degrees minus this angle 43 degrees, and that is 12 degrees. Part B of the problem, you have solution. To begin, you draw the Earth as a sphere, follows by the two principal axes, north, south, east, west. You draw the two reference points, the equator, latitude 0 degrees. The given longitude is to the west. So let's draw the the prime meridian, longitude 0 degrees to the east. We have two latitudes on the lower part of the equator. Even though you are seeing 80 first, when you are moving from the equator, you will get to 47 degrees before 80 degrees. Hence, the first small circle is 47 degrees south. The second is 80 degrees south. From the center to this point, you have latitude 0 degrees, longitude 27 degrees. From the center to this point, you have the information about Z. From the center to this point, you have the information about Y, represented in this form. We are interested in the angular difference between Y and Z. That is the entire angle 80 degrees minus 47 degrees, and that is 33 degrees. End of lesson 5. There is every need for you to be saved if you are not, because the Lord Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Some will be taken and some will be left. Live righteously and be prepared. Goodbye.